Okay. I certainly know what I'm doing. Am I gonna dox myself? Nope. Okay, so I made some changes. Small changes. Very small changes. Let me walk through them. First thing I've done is I've split my netcode. So my netcode used to live in my UI code, which is bad. So I split it out. Now I have a game network manager that allows me to start the server whenever I want. I call the network manager instead of the UI code, which, the goal here is to have a server initializer on my screen select. So when I have, when I start this as a dedicated headless server, or if this could be set via the inspector. I don't want to set it from the inspector. I want to load it from configuration. So I'll need to fix this. Hey, Harry. Anyways, yeah. Get to grinding this out. So the goal is to start my server on startup as a dedicated server. Take all the UI and stuff out and run it on a Linux box so I can spawn into a Kubernetes cluster. And today, I'm gonna fix my movement again, and then work on a character select screen to put in between the start, server, and game scene. That'll be fun. So what do I want to do first? I think I want to fix this movement. So let's get a common state. Let's just see where we're at right now. Server's up. I'm in. See it? Yeah. So the other thing I noticed is I'm only pressing A and D for this movement. I should be, I don't know if you can see my mouse here. I should be going this way, but I'm not. So there's some weird, well, it's probably not weird. It's probably fairly common. People probably run into this because the camera is set orthogonally. So I want to fix that too. But first I want to fix this move speed problem and whatever the hell this thing is, right? This thing from yesterday, for whatever reason, dodge time, right, is set very awkwardly. So You think what could be causing that? Client in my movement. So I actually don't need these. I learned that, well, might as well keep them. So I learned something about dodge routines, and a dodge routine is not, or excuse me, a coroutine. A coroutine is not like a go routine, which is what I was thinking about, where it's similar to threading. It's just like running code over a span of frames, and that's what this is. So the first thing I want to try is pulling this out. No, that can't be right, because before it gets here, dodge time is being set to 1. So request dodge, so what is it pulling in? Request. The only thing I can think is this right here needs to get moved. But I don't know why. It doesn't make sense. All right, so I'm not passing anything into this. I'm just calling it right here. Move server RPC. The only other thing is, like, do I have... Because the... Dodge time. When it gets to right here, it says this. So why does this equal 0.1 instead of 2? Right? It's 2 here. Why is this 0.1 instead of 2 right here? I'm only starting this, like, I am completely my mind is blown. I have no idea why this is doing this. I mean, oh, it's not doing anything. Okay, it's doing something. Still 0.1. And man, that move speed is just absolutely nuts. Alright, well that obviously doesn't belong there. So why? Hmm. So this. Hmm. 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 This is effectively doing the same thing, right? Meh, meh. Except we're just calling it in fixed update. Let's try that. Let's try something. Try something weird, right? Why not? Right. Like the dodge coroutine itself can live over here, right? So this should be like server dodge. So why can't I call the dodge coroutine? Yeah, that don't make sense. I think I'm going down the wrong rabbit hole here. So this calls request server RPC on this side. Request server RPC on this side. Server RPC goes over here. Is it getting the data from the... It can't be getting the data from the client, right? Get component, and it's running this method on the server. Should I set dodge time here? What if I set dodge time here? Or, like... Let's just see what happens. Okay. That seems to have done it. So I should do something like this. I don't know why. I want to know why. Dodge. So this should be 30 frames of movement. 15 or 30 frames of movement, depending. I think I'm 30 frames per second right now. All right. Seems about right. Not very impactful though, right? The problem is I have to hard code this. And I don't want to hard code this. I want to be able to get this value from a character. Excuse me. Let's do this. Man, I'm still just flying around here. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's still showing the move speed is 5. It's the same issue, man. I'm like accelerating, which is something wrong with my math. I'm accelerating, which is, and I'm not. It's like no cap to my speed. I don't know if this is right. I see. So I'm pulling the input in. And it's just, yeah. But it's creating a direction. Maybe this is what I'm doing. That did something. Alright, my movement is super muted, but that did something. Let's do this as 5. Gets my forward momentum. Yeah. Okay. And that should do it. All right, my movement works. My dash is still kind of wonky. I'd like it to add. Like I should be moving and then should add speed when I dash. Should be like a velocity, right? The blue axis, but I don't want just the blue axis. Where's the yellow axis? Okay. Should be X and Y, right? Dogs are gonna gromp. Okay, I've lost. The dash did something. There we go. I lost my point of reference. Wait a minute. Okay. Progress. Slow but certain. 25 might just be really, really high, huh? So it should be going for 5 frames. Or for 15 frames. Alright, I don't need move speed anymore. Alright. Maybe 25 is just really fast. That makes sense. It's still kind of floaty, but it's the direction that I want. The problem is it's now it's that I mean that's kind of a bummer. Dang. Got me. Okay, so that's fixed. I don't want to have to do ray tracing, but I don't have to for this nonsense. But I'm not at that point yet. All right. Still, I think that's a little drastic. Probably put a cooldown on this big of a dash. This is like an escape mechanism. Alright, this is like... I would almost want to go half of this to keep the cooldown low. Because the dodge roll is something really important. Because the dodge roll is going to have iframes. Right? So maybe like this. I feel like that's going to be really short. Oh no, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. I would even go maybe just a little bit shorter, because that's still like an escape, right? It should only be about, I'd say like half this, right? Because you would think an ability is going to be somewhere in here, because this, like, you're getting out of melee range. When somebody's right on top of you, you're out of melee range. So in that case. But then again, they can just dash at you, right? So that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, I keep forgetting, like, the other character can have this dash on this rotation too. It allows folks to move around the map a little bit quicker. Maybe I'll put a little bit of a cooldown between it. Like, you should be able to just... Because then, like, moving doesn't make sense. Like, you would always just... Oh, I think I just found something interesting. I gotta have a button on the screen that moves... That sets my position to 0, 0. I keep getting lost. Or just add more objects on the map. But if you, I think... So I feel like this move speed is good. For what I want to do, this move speed is good. It seems a little slow, but over the time of the game as you gain levels, it'll slowly increase. The dash still feels a little long. Right? Like, maybe it should just be a 5-frame dash. See, now that's a little bit too little. Or is it? Right? No, that's a little small. That's a little drastic. It's somewhere in between that. Dude, this fucking tweaking, man. So I was at 15. Let's do this. Now we're doing 1/10 of a second, which is about 6 frames. Okay, yeah, so that before I was doing 3 frames. This is 6 frames. Okay. This is closer to what I was thinking. Yeah, that seems a little better. 0.1. Yeah. So I'm moving. What I'm still adds the speed I'm going. So the dash is more if I'm moving, which if I'm like running away from somebody, the dash will be more. But if I'm in close combat with somebody and I just want to goober around, keeping in mind that the other person has the same, like if I'm static and I'm clicking around here, because the plan, and this is probably the next thing I'll build. I don't know what that error was. I didn't catch it. But the plan was I hit Q. Okay, Q should be doing something else. But if I hit Q on my input, it's going to create a circle around the mouse. And if I click, it'll do an ability. Right, where my mouse lands. It'll do something like that, depending on the range. If I'll set a maximum range, I can pull apart. I didn't catch that error. I shouldn't have cleared it out. If I catch it again, I'll. The thing I really am worried about is this terrain stuff. I mean, it's kind of hilarious because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Like if you stand still, it doesn't work, but if you're running, it does. That's pretty funny. And it's kind of hilarious because until I get like certain... Let me try on my controller. It might be funny on my controller because I'm using Get Access. I don't have another cable. Oh, maybe I do. Is this a cable I can use? Okay. It is way more responsive on a controller. And the thing I'd like to do, and I don't know how I'm going to do it, is if I'm playing on controller, left stick moves the character, obviously. Left trigger dashes in the direction, but right stick is my rotation. And also, like, the awkward thing is, like, I can't push X and my right trigger at the same time, or circle, and that's what I would want to use as my ability buttons. But I could do my other 2 triggers, right? I have 2 more triggers I could use. That's 2 abilities. But now I don't have an ult, right? I mean, I guess I could use X, is kinda, but it's still wonky. I don't know if I would do that. Oh, it might be coming. Hang on a second. Did that fix it? Yeah, when I plug my controller in, it automatically swapped the audio to the controller because it's a goober. Well, at least I got one thing fixed now. So there's a couple of things I could do. Man, I hate Windows. Did y'all know I hate Windows? I sure do hate Windows. Oh, right. I need to copy my game loop stuff over. One sec. All right, here's my to-do list. What is going on? So I need to fix the orthogonal movement, right? So the only way I can see it is hang on a second. What do you mean doors? Like doors in the... Oh, fog of war is another thing I need to think about. Like enemy vision and stuff. Because it would be cool to have like a little pocket in here. Like this isn't, like this is empty and there's a door and you sneak in here. Like, and now the character loses vision. Oh, you're done. I wish. Can I time you out? Let me see if I can time you out. Yep. Get timed out. It was a 10-second timeout. I wasn't expecting it to delete all of your messages though. That's kind of brutal. I mean, you started it. Okay, so I've got some wonky ass movement still. So what I want to do, and I think you brought this up, is if I'm holding AD right now, I want it to move along this, like this is my y-axis and this is my x-axis right now. So what I want to do is like turn the movement 45 degrees. Right. Am I using the wrong word? This isn't camera movement. Camera's following my character. Right? What about like MOBA? Right? Well, I don't want to download anything. No, this is dumb. I don't want to do this. No. Like, am I just wording this? This is something I suck at. Like, am I wording this incorrectly? The way I see it is... isometric. That's what... Oh, God. Yeah. Yep, this is the problem right here. I might have to sit down and like read a bunch here. This is really old. I think this is an old way to do it. Oh, God. Problem with Google with this is it wants me to use the new input system, and I want to. But remember, we're making an isometric game or any of this camera 40 parameters. My solution first is brute force it. This is what I want to do. If the input signals, This looks disgusting. Right? We could, after I determine we need it. Yeah, this is a linear algebra problem. That's actually a really cool solution, right? So on put move, I could probably steal this code and just brute force it, right? Read vector, context, to convert, direction, ISO vector convert to convert, right? Yep, this is what we need to do right here. Is add a. Let me see if I can make that work. Let me see if I can make that work. Shrinky dink here a little bit. Oh. I don't know what happened. Been doing some weird shit. There we go. All right. So here's my movement. In my move positions here, I'm assigning direction here, right? So could I apply move? That makes sense. Okay. from a linear algebra perspective, I'm adding a rotation to the movement. Now here's my input direction. I'm creating that. So this is red already. To convert, right? So this is the vector 3. Okay. So let's do vector to convert equals new vector 3. Direction dot x 0 direction Now let's do this correctly. Let's see what that does. That seems hilarious. This is gonna be so, just so goober. It's gonna be terrible. Okay, okay, okay. Hey, we're moving in the right direction. W and S don't work. Think I know what the problem is. Direction is this and this. A vector 2 input. This is a vector 2. I'm passing a vector 2 over. Shouldn't that be a vector 3? I think this is the problem I had a while ago. Where's my input? Right here. Vector 2. So it's only working in one axis. This seems redundant. Yeah, I think I'm close. Would you look at that? That's what it was. I've done it. All right. I should do this. Actually, now that I have this figured out, let's wander a little bit. Let's mosey. That seems right. That feels right. Right? Yeah. Oh man, this feels so much better. This feels so much better. Someone give that man $5. 5 whole dollars. And give me all the credit because I knew where to look. I'm a librarian. Because it's a MOBA. I like how it plays. I thought about doing the other way around. But I do need to put Fog of War on here. I feel like Fog of War is gonna be like a pain in the ass. Yeah, this good. I don't know if I want to make. I think I need to make the dash direction of mouse. I probably need to do that. That makes sense. You're a Frog of War. Gross. I don't want to do it on this. This makes sense though. So is it like this would be the rotation though, right? I mean, let's just try it. Okay. I think I see. It's acting like you can't find this. Let's see if I can do this. This'll tell me. What is this? Yeah, that's the problem. It's acting like this is null. So how do I do this? Oh, I don't want to go screen. I want to go like RB. And I don't think this is. I don't think array cast is what I want to do. Okay, let's try that. That might work. I've gone into the universe. The fuck happened there? I mean, it probably makes sense. Seems really long again, doesn't it? Oh. Oh, it's just doing what it's supposed to do. Man, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, do things, yeah. Yeah, bop, yeah. I kind of like this dippy, divey, really floaty. You know, you're coming in here, you do some stuff. What I don't want is this. But even this is kind of like hilarious, right? The problem I have right now with the dash is if I go in at a 45-degree angle, it extends the dash because it's adding more. It's adding more velocity. But at least I'm going the right direction. This just makes the game feel a little bit bigger, right? It's a 6-frame input. Yeah. What I need is another player. What is this? Render time was before start time consumed. This should ever happen. Ooh. Why is this so... It's so wobbly. See how wobbly that shit is? It's not smooth. That's kind of concerning. I have no idea why it's doing that. Oh, hey, I can move shit. Hey, get the fuck out the way. That's actually kind of neat, too. I'm a little concerned with this wobbly ass movement. Why is it doing that? Okay, interesting. If I add another player, first off, my despawn's not working. If I add another player, the movement gets crunchy. Oh no. How bad is it? Okay, here's one. Looks fine. Maybe it was just like being weird. Okay. Well, the movement's not crunchy anymore. I just restart. There's a memory leak or something. Interesting. Okay, Okay, well, that does a thing. Alright, I'm gonna take a break. I need to step away for a minute. My back hurts. I will be back.